day today, and today nothing too special, but it is Wednesday, so therefore we have an RWT. What did we just get? Speaking of RWT, I think we just got an RWT from Wes. Yep, we did. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how my audio is doing today, just so I can see how it is doing. Hello, thank you very much, appreciate that. So I do really hope that the audio is doing very well this week. So hopefully we can get some stuff in here. I'm going to start getting these things on here. So hold on. Oh, never mind. You're getting 42. Okay, you're getting somewhat of 52. So at least that was good. Um, so today is RWT day, so I got to put these back on the correct channel. One of these days I will get out of here and I finally won't have to do that anymore. But anyway, in the meantime, I need to get the Sanjian, or not Sanjian, I need to get the 519 taken care of here too. What's my FM set to? 1037, what the hell? That sounds better. Okay. So, anyway, I think Howie Speeder jumped in, so good morning, Howie Speeder 89, how you doing today? So, the question remains, well, there's the Weather Channel, so that's good. I'm very surprised about News 8's stream yesterday. News 8's stream did not drop once during the 4 o'clock news. It dropped multiple times during the noon news, but when I watched Channel 8 at 4 o'clock yesterday, the stream did not drop once. And I was watching it for about an hour before I had to leave for something else. So, I was very surprised that the stream held up the way it did. So, anyhow, I was very surprised. But anyway, let's just go ahead and maybe see if we can get these things ready for WXM 73. The Maryland RMT was this morning, but I decided not to get it because I don't think it really sounded quite right for me to miss Pennsylvania and DC's test and to get Maryland's test. So maybe in May, everything will go good. Oop, I left it on channel 6 the entire time. Okay. Did we get 97 today? Nope. Yeah, there's 73. Were you getting KEC here? I have no idea. I would have to go ahead and see for myself. But anyhow, in the meantime, I'm not going to get ready just yet. We'll put 73 on once I get the other radios plugged up. So anyhow, looks like I'm going to be sending out alerts on my station on Wednesday, or not Wednesday, tomorrow. Despite it being opening day, which the Orioles are playing against the Twins tomorrow. So hopefully we get to have the win, as it is our home opener on opening day. Let's see here. Maybe tomorrow evening, I might be able to relay some stuff on my station for once, now that I'm able to do that. Also, I need to do a quick Metro update today, since basically this will be happening on the same day. But anyway, I need to do Metro update on there too, and then, Weather Radio Guy 67, how are you doing this morning? I hope you're doing very well, and we are just going to be getting prepared for the RWT. That's a good song there.
Tonight, mostly cloudy.
But I really do hope.
In the lower 40s. South winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an hour.
You're doing good. That's good. Hopefully the broadcast sounds okay. Hopefully YouTube fixed my audio this week so I can is pull in the RWT. I think they did fix it, so that at least is good. I think. Good song there. But I really do hope. Yeah, I think they fixed it, which is good. Hello, excuse me, thank you. So they fixed it. So anyway, you're doing good. I'm very glad to hear that today. So we are not watching Raku today. I am watching TWC on TV Pass down here on the Echo Show. So I have that going. And then at noon, I'll go over to News 8 and see how well the stream behaves today. And then 4 o'clock, I'll probably go back to News 8 for the news. And then if I'm home at 7, I'll watch Jeopardy on the New York station and Wheel of Fortune, of course, on there too. And then I will most likely go back to the Weather Channel because I don't think I have any nighttime stuff I like watching. It's a Wednesday night, so I don't think I really have anything else that I like watching on that. So I think we're good there. I think I might just go back to TWC after that, and then maybe I won't. I just won't use Raku for the rest of the day. I only will probably use Raku for the games, such as tomorrow. I do have the Masson app, so yeah. So anyway, Ryan Stapleton 35. How are you doing this morning? Let me see this Masson app. I want to know how to get access to it. Um, so I at least got the Masson app. My dad was able to get it on there for at least the season's Orioles games, so we will be able to watch the game tomorrow on TV for once. So I don't have to use WHVR for this anymore, which is good. Now I'm curious to know, how do we access this app, the Masson app? Hello. Let's go ahead and pop in here, and then we'll see if we have any. Let me see how I can do this here. So it looks like to me all I have to do is click watch now, and maybe we'll see what happens. Mike Ellis on the decision to okay. I think that might be what they're playing right now. Let's see here. Do they have like the O's extra? I see. That's cool. O's extra. We don't want to do that. We want to Orioles Magic. Yeah, that's a good song. I don't know if y'all have heard it, but okay. Let's see here. So I guess I would watch. I just all I would have to do is click the watch now, and boom. Hold on. Let me see here. Nah. Okay. So I think might be able to just use that, and then once the game comes on, I might be able to just click on the game, and boom, here I am. So right now I'm watching TWC while we wait for the RWT. It is 10:40. So and it is March 25th, by the way, 2026. Our last Wednesday of March. Next RWT will be April, and then we'll have Easter. So yeah. So we have April here. We have April coming up here very quickly, actually. So this is the weather for this Wednesday. Pretty gloomy outside this week. So it is just cloudy. Nothing too special. Excuse me. So we'll see what happens with next next week's RWT. So there you go. But anyway, we'll have the 400 there, and then we'll have the 120 DSP here. So pretty much how it is this week. I think that's behind again. What the heck? I think it's behind again. What the hell? Yep, it got itself behind again. There we go. There we go. That was better. So, anyhow, we will, all these will go for the CTP RWT. And then we'll have the LWX RWT going on to 300, the Sanjian. Actually, no, it might not be the LWX RWT. It might be a West Virginia tornado drill at that time. And plus, we do have, speaking of tornado drills, we have West Virginia possibly at 11. We could possibly have, we are going to have Iowa and Nebraska doing it at the same time. So I probably might want to see if any Nebraska streams work. Because I'll be able to catch Iowa Nebraska, and possibly West Virginia today, right at 11. So I don't. Maybe LWX won't test today. I don't know. We'll see if there's a tornado drill. I haven't seen Radio Frenzy go live yet, so It is Wednesday, so at least I think it's Wednesday. Maybe I'm wrong. Yep, it is a Wednesday. See, yep, it's Wednesday. So we have this going on. Radio Frenzy is usually on by now. So I don't know. It is 10:42. So probably should see which NWR thing really works. I might need to go to NOAAweatherradio.org on there and see if there's any Nebraska streams that does work, so that way I can catch that. But we also might be catching West Virginia's drill. So I don't know if West Virginia is doing their drill today or tomorrow, maybe Friday, but this week is their severe weather awareness week. Or maybe they may not even be doing a drill at all. So I have no idea. Excuse me, y'all. But yeah, I have no idea what the heck West Virginia is planning. But hopefully their drill is either today or tomorrow. I tried yesterday, they didn't do it yesterday. They basically are not announcing when the drill is, which I think is kind of dumb because the public is probably going to get confused whenever they see a tornado warning on their radio, because then they're probably going to call the NWS and ask them why the heck there's a tornado warning going on when it may be sunny here. So, yeah, so anyway, I'm going to turn off TV Pass because I'd like to know. Um, let's see, I'm going to type in NOAAweatherradio.org on here, and we'll see what we get. Oop. There we go. NOAAweatherradio.org. We'll see what this website. Oh man, this site can't be reached. What the hell? What do you mean this website can't be reached? Is NOAA Weather Radio not a thing anymore? What the heck? Okay. Come on now. Okay. NOAA Weather Radio.org. Okay. Maybe that website doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, nope. Oh, wait, yeah, it does. Okay. Now, let me see if I can get to any of the Nebraska stuff.
This is a service notice for Weather Radio listeners. The Government of Canada has announced that the Weather Radio Canada broadcast service will be permanently discontinued.
Oh, we know.
According to Environment and Climate Change Canada, Weather Radio and Hello Weather services will be disconnected beginning March 16, 2026. Weather Radio Canada has provided continuous weather conditions, forecasts, and warnings over VHF radio frequencies for decades. After the shutdown date, Canadian weather broadcasts on the 162 MHz weather band will no longer be transmitted. Listeners in Canada are being directed to online weather services, mobile apps, and marine forecast channels for weather information. This message is provided for informational purposes to our weather radio monitoring community.
Yeah, we know. What the hell?
Well, I was just sitting there watching the Weather Channel when it flashed across the screen.
What the heck is this?
Here comes a big one. It's the worst.
It's not even a station, it's a song.
Just to show you how bad it is, they've named it Beelzebub. Everybody better head for the hills or
Okay.
hunker down and cover up. Hear the wind, feel the rain. It's coming faster than a freight train. Such a disaster they give it a name. It's a hurricane.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go to Nebraska. I have no idea what the heck that even is. But anyway, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Louisiana, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska. Ooh, here we do have a few Nebraska. Let's see which ones work. Nebraska, Grand Island works. Lincoln does not work.
10 miles an hour.
Oh, I lied. It does work.
This afternoon. With a temperature of 47.
Omaha works.
It was cloudy.
And Scotts Bluff, they work too. Okay, so I think I'm going to use Omaha,
under partly sunny skies.
Since that has pretty good audio.
The Omaha Metropolitan Area Pollutant Standards Index for today is
So I think we'll do that for today for the RWT, or for the tornado drill, I mean. So we'll do that, and then we'll do WXL 57 Des Moines on the iPad. I'll do them for the Iowa part of the drill, and then I'm doing that. So anyhow, yeah, so that's what we've got going on here. Whoa, Johnny, when in the world did you get in here? Holy cow. So we don't have it if I'm going to be catching the RWT because I have to do so. Oh, okay. WXK97 still sucks. Yeah, I can't even get it right now. So WNT654 goes off in 1 hour and 20 minutes for you. Nice. Anyway, I'm catching the RWT and tornado drills after all. So my grandma's not coming home, okay, till tomorrow or Friday. Okay, they still have to run tests on her before they release her. Oh, okay. So anyway, you got your 5 weather radios ready for the tornado drill. What? When is South Dakota doing their tornado drill? What? Okay, when is South Dakota doing it? Yeah, but you were pretty sure not everyone saw it. Okay, probably a glitch in the receiver. Might be. So you may not catch the RWT because I'll be doing shopping today. That's okay. So you're straightening up my house for when my grandma stays with us during her recovery. That's nice. Since you're in FSD, you can put your weather radios on any location. Huh? When is South Dakota doing their drill? You're not feeling well this morning, but I'm going to try for BOX and GYX tests as usual. Nice. Oh, tornado drill in April? Okay, well, then you're way early for that. April what? What date in April is it? Because if South Dakota's doing it, I'll try to get it. So I might even be getting a local tornado drill from West Virginia if they happen to so do it today. I'm not quite sure, but I probably will be using Omaha, which is, I think, KIH 61. Correct me on that, but I think KIH 61 is Omaha. And I do know WXL 57 is Des Moines. So I'll be doing DMX for Iowa and OAX for Nebraska. And possibly LWX for West Virginia if they end up doing their test their drill today. Your cat is meowing at me right now. Ooh, what's he want? Anyway, it's 10:49, so we're gonna go ahead and start getting set up for the RWT. And then April 13th through 17th. Okay, so within that week of South Dakota might be doing their drill. So just let me know the final date of the drill, so that way. And don't lie to me either. Do not lie to me either. That's also the other thing. Do not lie to me either. I do not take people who lie to me about dates. Do not do that. That is not good. So, I do not accept lies. I do not accept anything like that. Make sure you find proof first, that way I can get the tornado drill. Hopefully I am able to get it. Make sure you actually find out when the tornado drill is. Don't just say a random date. Oh, I need to take the clock out of service. A little bit. Okay, there we go. So, let's see which one this is going to go for today. Let's see, I will put this as 10:50. At least this goes to the PM setting. There we go. Actually, I probably should have said this as 10:51, but oh well. It's whatever. Let me make sure the reception's good, though.
highs in the upper 50s.
Hell yeah.
South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tonight, partly cloudy until midnight, then becoming mostly cloudy. Lows in the upper 40s.
Yep, that definitely does it. So, anyway. So, you had to go shopping on the week when PHI tested at 2:45 p.m. Damn. So, yeah, someone made us think Pennsylvania was doing a tornado drill last year, which was false. Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, I remember last year someone lied to us and said, I think they lied about it to us for a couple states. Pennsylvania was one of them. I think someone lied to us about New York State doing one. I think they lied us about I think somewhere up in New England doing one, I think. And I was lied to about, I think, a tornado drill happening in somewhere in the Midwest, I think. Okay, come on. I don't know, but we were lied to a couple times, especially the Pennsylvania one. I forget which states we were exactly were lied to, but Pennsylvania was a big one that I did not care for. So I hope they don't do that again. So anyway, unplug the can off a little bit. And then, yeah. Okay. Okay, so. I don't even know if y'all even saw that, but there you go. I'll set this to 10:53 since it's probably about 10:53 right now. Yes, 10:53. I'll just set it for 10:54. Reception test is pretty good for right now, so we're gonna set this to 10:54. Okay, 10:54. We're good there. So that'll be good reception enough for. That'll be good enough for that stuff. So this is almost 10:54. I guess I may as well put this on 54 as well because I kind of timed this off a little bit. Hello, thank you. There we go. Aha, told you. All right, so I did make it to it, but I mean it's still a little bit closer. So there you go. It's 10:53. So I put them as a little bit 10:54 ahead. So anyway, you don't even bother setting up time on your Midland. I like to, only mainly because that way I know what time the thing activates. But yeah, usually, even during a power outage, even after a power outage, it's basically a pain to have to reset all of these clocks. Um, so yeah, but I do like to set my clocks, so that way they can match the time that we're in. So, but it is a pain, but I mean it's honestly worth it after, cause yeah. So, but anyway, that's pretty much what it is. We're waiting for a possible West Virginia tornado drill. But we are going to be getting, I'm going to have WXL 57 on that, and I think KIH 61, whatever the heck the Omaha transmitter is. I don't think it's WXM 20. That might be Lincoln, but I can't be, I don't remember his transmitters that well. WXM 20, I think, is Lincoln. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think KIH 61, I think, is the Omaha transmitter. I'm going to unplug the desk lamp so we don't have any interference. There we go. So,
Partly sunny.
there we go.
Temperature 46.
So,
Wind south at 5 miles an hour. At Dulles Airport, partly sunny. Temperature 46. Wind south at 7 miles an hour.
oh yeah, that stuff sounds way better without the pulses, I will tell you. Hey guys, it looks like the sun is trying to come out. I don't know if you can probably see this sun shadow just barely, but sun came out for just a brief second. Don't know if you can see it very well, but I mean, it's there. So the sun is attempting to come out actually. So we have a little bit of clearing, but not much. So anyway, so who's catching the Iowa tornado? I'm getting it. I'll record it off of WXL 57. Actually, I need to clean off my recordings. Oh crap! I have like 5 minutes until that happens anyway. So I need to clean up my recordings. So I have long ass recordings from the Nielsen, and then I do also have screen recordings from the SPC Convective Outlooks. I gotta trash these before I get carried away, and then there ends up not being any storage. So I have a lot in here. I need to start remembering to bust these recordings whenever I'm done, because there's even recordings from last week's RWT as well as last week's drills. And I really hope that the Des Moines stream works. Would be nice, and then we'll see if West Virginia does theirs as well. So we're gonna do that. So give me a second here, and then we're going to go to Des Moines after this. This actually will take me like a second to get all these out of here, which is good because I don't care for this stuff. All right, come on, you two are out of here too. Out of here. Thank you. All right, now we're gonna go to Des Moines, And I'm going to turn off the microphone on this screen recorder so that way my voice doesn't get recorded. I don't like to ruin any of these things here. What station does it play if I just press the play button?
Monday night, mostly cloudy with a chance of showers. Lows in the mid-50s. Chance of rain 30%.
I have no idea.
Tuesday, partly sunny with a chance of showers.
But anyway.
Highs in the lower 70s. Chance of rain 40%. Here are the 10 a.m. weather conditions at the John Glenn Columbus International Airport under cloudy skies. The temperature
I think it's KIG 86. Alright, what am I looking for? Iowa? Is Iowa even in here?
at 6 miles an hour. The barometric pressure was 30.22 inches and falling.
Uh-oh. We may not have Iowa. Oh, here we go. We do have Iowa. And we do have WXL 57. There we go. And my dog is evidently happy about something. I don't know what the heck it is, but we're going to get this over here too. Oh, Echo, go to Google.
Here's Google.
Why the hell did you get yourself off there? Come on.
15 to 25 miles an hour with gusts up to 35 miles an hour. Friday, sunny. Much cooler with highs around 50.
Oh, come on. Don't you start.
Friday night, mostly clear. Lows in
It's literally time for the freaking tornado drill, dude.
mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 50s.
Oh, God. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry up. Hurry, 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 hurry. They're literally about to do the tornado drill here soon.
Not as cool with lows in the lower 40s. Sunday, partly sunny. Are expected for the weekend, which will again result in areas of very high to extreme fire danger, especially Saturday.
All right, we're going to...
Spotter information statement. Spotter activation is not expected at this time. This is NOAA All Hazards radio station KIH 61 in Omaha, Nebraska. The current time is 9:59 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Omaha and Council Bluffs area. Today, much warmer. Mostly sunny. Highs in the mid 10 to 15 miles. Gusts up to 25 miles an hour, becoming west 5 to 10 miles an hour this afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear until midnight, then becoming part lows in the mid-50s. Northeast winds around 5 miles an hour, becoming south with gusts up to 20 miles an hour after midnight. Thursday.
Yeah, I always find it interesting that BMX does Saturday tests as well as Wednesdays.
In the mid-70s. Temperature falling into the upper 60s in the afternoon. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, increasing to north 20 to 25 miles an hour with gusts up to 35 miles an hour in the afternoon. Thursday night, mostly cloudy. A slight chance of rain until midnight.
There goes OAX. And there goes DMX.
This week's test of the NOAA Weather Radio.
Oh, hell yeah, they're doing live voice.
Is in support of the tornado drill for Severe Weather Awareness Week in Nebraska and Iowa. Normally, the weekly test of this alarm system is conducted every Wednesday at 11:15 a.m. Central Time. If there is severe weather threat, the tests are postponed until the next available good weather day. The alarm tone will activate for severe weather and other life-threatening emergency messages for 9 transmitters across eastern Nebraska and western Iowa. This is only a test. There is no severe weather currently across Nebraska and Iowa. As part of this week's special tornado drill, dispatchers are encouraged to spread the message to test emergency communication capabilities and local spotting activation procedures. All schools, businesses, hospitals, law enforcement, and other agencies are encouraged to test severe weather emergency communications and sheltering plans. This concludes our test tornado drill in support of Severe Weather Awareness Week. We now return you to your regular programming. The Omaha Metropolitan Area Pollutant Standards Index for today is 75, which represents moderate air quality, with particulates
Okay.
the main pollutant.
There went the tour drill on both. I'll stop this as well. Okay, so there we go. So we got that on the iPad and stuff like that. We also got Nebraska, so there we go. So it doesn't sound like West Virginia ever did their drill today, so looks like LWX is going to do a normal test. Alrighty. Alright, you're going to go back to TV Pass. Excuse me.
Plenty of fuel to work with. Are they going to be able to rotate and carry with them at least a damaging wind threat and some hail? Well, the wind
Okay. So we'll get the Iowa drill up there at least. I will get this up there as first. We'll see who goes first. I think seasonal weather has gone because it's past 11 now, so I think seasonal weather has tested.
Temperature 45. Wind south
Test LWX right now.
At Hot Springs, partly sunny.
Guess not, but anyway. So I think someone's cutting my grass. I think my grass lawnmower company is actually here for the first time this week. I think. So anyway, in the meantime, we're going to do this. And I'm going to attempt to upload the Iowa test. We'll see if LWX even goes. What EAS number am I at? Crap. What is my last EAS video? There's my Nielsen, there's my elevator, there's this. Let's see where we're at. 6564. So this is 6565. Alright, then. Sounds good enough for me.
Around the area, across central Iowa, temperatures were between 40.
There we go. So.
Before the cold front really takes over and everything becomes more or less a line of thunderstorms. The thunderstorm's ability to make a tornado depends on it to be able to contract spinning air kind of all by itself. When you have a lot of storms together, they want to join forces and sweep away that ability in the form.
There you go. There is the title. Iowa Tornado Drill on WXL 57. So, yep, 32526, EAS number 6565. That's where we are. We use that. Des Moines, WXL 57. I think they did live voice too, I believe. That was cool. And the only notifications that did go over the iPad was the GWES car apps. That was good. So no personal stuff went over, which is good. You caught the Iowa Tornado Drill. Nice. KEB 98 just finished testing. Congratulations, Buffalo. So you wonder if LWX is going to be on time, though. I don't know. We'll see. So let's see here. So I can't figure out how to stream NOAA Weather Radio on your Echo Dot. You should be able to ask her to play NOAA Weather Radio, and she should be able to just start playing it. It's going to default to KHB 36, though, because that's what the stream defaults to. So, but you should be able to do it. It's cloudy here. It is cloudy here, too. It's cloudy here, too. What time is it? I didn't even look at the clock. 11:06, so we're getting close. Who's it going to be, CTP or LWX this week first? I don't know. Boston was on time, but that's good. Here, sunny there for you. Nice. It'll be a sunny weekend for me, that's for sure. Tomorrow's going to be a great day for opening day, at least for me. It'll be nice and warm. We'll see how the Orioles do tomorrow. So it's just playing country music. That's weird. Gotta say NOAA Weather Radio Live. Or you can try MyTuner Radio. That might work too. I didn't specifically say NOAA Weather Radio. So did OKX do, let's see, recorded voice? Did OKX do recorded voice or live voice. What do you mean OKX? OKX didn't. OKX does the automated for the RWTs. So, no Chopa this morning, so you couldn't check. Yeah, neither could I. I don't have any Chopa this morning either, so I could not get WXK on over the air. XMJ225 Toronto is not testing at. Yeah, that's true. Is not testing at all now, because it is off the air permanently. Yep, that is true. Oh, it worked. Oh, that's good. I'm glad it worked for you. So anyway, looks like we might be doing a CTP run this week first. Then it might be LWX. We're getting close. 11:07. So the southern United States had a high risk for severe weather tornado outbreak on this date in 2021. That is very true. March 25th, 2021. Yep, that is true. It's already 5 years ago now, which is crazy. So all Canada weather radio stations are off the air permanently. Yep, that is true. Excuse me. So, anyhow, I think I can get my replay back on before the RWT starts. There we go. Oh, that's nice and on time, too. Oh, there we go. That's awesome. Hoping NOAA doesn't do it with the U.S. Oh, I hope not. And if it even does happen, you can thank our very, very, very lovely person who is on top of us right now. All right, 11:08. So I think CTP is. It's safe to say CTP is up first. I think. Hopefully not though. NWR is used WAYY more than WRC ever was, so it'll stay most likely. That's good. But anyway, it's 11:08, so I think it's safe to say I think CTP is going to go first this week. So unless if LWX and CTP decide to go at the same time, interesting. So in the meantime, I guess I may as well go and put this on 52, because we're going to need this on 52.
It was 46 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Chance of rain near 100%.
All right.
Here is the latest national
We got that going.
York. It was 44 degrees under cloudy skies. This is NOAA Weather Radio. All hazards. Station WXL 40, serving the lower Susquehanna Valley and originating from the National Weather Service and State College. Here's the hazardous weather outlook for the following counties: Adams, Cumberland, Dauphin, Juliana, Lancaster, Lebanon.
All right. It's 11:09. Here we go. CTP's going first.
No hazardous weather is expected at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Thursday through Tuesday. The probability for widespread hazardous weather is low. Plenty of mid and high-level clouds will continue to stream southeast across the Commonwealth today, but no precipitation will reach the ground. This is the National Weather Service Office in State College, Pennsylvania. The tones you just heard were a test of the specific area message encoding and tone alert systems. During dangerous weather events, NOAA weather radio receivers can be activated by these systems. A message with information about a watch or warning would follow. Tests of these systems are normally conducted by the National Weather Service between 11 a.m. and noon each Wednesday. The test may be postponed until the next good weather day. Repeating, this was a test of the specific area message encoding and tone alert systems. Area message encoding and tone alert systems. Here is the latest National Weather Service forecast.
All right, that is actually a pretty good activation this week, CTP. Very nice job.
Will reach the ground through the 10,000-foot layer of dry air below cloud bases. High temperatures today will range from the upper 40s to
Cool. Well, now
to the lower 60s across the southwest part of the state. Lows in the lower 50s.
now we have LWX to do.
Mountains and Poconos to the low 50s in the greater Pittsburgh area. A cold front will cross the region late Thursday into Friday. A few weak waves of surface low pressure moving east along the summer will help to bring occasional showers and perhaps even a thunderstorm along and ahead of.
AA thunderstorm? What the hell? AA thunderstorm? They also don't do hazardous weather outlooks on air. Who does? Who doesn't? Now you guess LWX is his. Oh, that's left. Yep, for me at least. We'll see if they go. Let me see. Why did it say AA? Like it said. Why did it say AA? Thunderstorm. Sounded like it wanted to say AA as in Anne Arundel County, but let me see if I can find it. Let me make this bigger and see if we can. See if I'll find it so I can show y'all what I mean. Yep, there it is. So it says low pressure moving east along this boundary will help to bring occasional showers and perhaps even a thunderstorm along with and ahead of a front. So there you go. It says AA, just like you would be referencing Anne Arundel County, Maryland, but evidently no, we are not. We are not referencing Anne Arundel County, Maryland. So AA thunderstorm. Voice text Paul 2026 exactly. Good job, CTP. Don't do hazardous weather outlooks. See. So Boston tested during the that's good. The Iowa tornado drill and Green Maine tested alongside State College, PA. That's cool. So good job to those both of those offices for doing their tests nearly on time this week. I at least got my Iowa drill up. So anyway, should you message NWS Buffalo to update the voice for an on-air if it hazardous weather looks? I don't think they're gonna do it. To be honest with you, I don't think they're gonna do it. So now we're waiting for LWX. So yes, seasonal is here. Affirmative. He is here. Yep. Dang right he is. So now I'm just waiting for LWX to do their tests as well now. So off of 42 and 73 up there. So as we're waiting, so just Washington D.C. and Philadelphia. We waiting for? I'm not waiting for Philadelphia. I can't even get Philadelphia. And I can't even get Washington, D.C. So, yes, I'm waiting for LWX, but I'm not waiting for PHI. When XMJ225 goes static, I might get KAB53, or excuse me, KHA53 in Rochester. Nice. So, yes, indeed. Let's see. Is this lawn mowing company actually out here? Or is it somewhere else? I can't tell. But anyway, as I'm waiting for LWX to go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Almost lost balance. Hold up. Okay, so. That's what time it is right now. If you can see on a 300, it is 11:15. So usually they sometimes test between now and 11:30, but we'll see what they do. You forgot about the Maryland RMT. You know what? I kind of knew about it, but I didn't feel right getting it. And because I already missed DC's monthly last week and Pennsylvania's monthly also, so I didn't really feel right to get a Maryland test since that's the third local that I can get. So maybe next month I'll probably get PAs since their April test is actually at 12:30 in the morning, rather than at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Excuse me. Maryland is at 2 a.m. like usual next month, so you missed DC's also. Yeah, I forgot DC was testing last week, so whoops. So you might put a few others on Station 1. Nice. Let's see here. Should I get a recom next year? Sure. You left for a few minutes. That's okay. Your Alexa is streaming Station 1. What is it? Like, do you know the call sign? Out of curiosity. So, because you're like a ton of channel 1s here, so I have no idea which one you're actually referring to, but we'll say that if LWX tests and has long as WJON TV relays it, seasonal weather will relay LWX's one RWT as well. Figured it would. So, but yeah, looks like the RWT stuff. Let me go ahead and back up to the RWT just to make sure that the audio is fine. Maybe LWX will test in the meantime. Well, that sounds way better than a couple weeks ago. That sounds way better.
Tell your doctor if you have infection or fever, high blood pressure, chills or shiver, chest, stomach, or back pain, vaccinations, allergies.
Yeah, that sounds way better. Okay, we're good. That sounds way better. Okay, so imagine if CTP tested at 11 on dot. I don't think they're ever going to do that unless they have a reason to. That is if they decide to change their RWT time to the top of the hour. So, should for real implement dedicated NWR stream monitors into seasonal weather. That would be cool, actually. That would be cool. Or same time as LWX. Yeah, well, LWX tests when they want, so it can't really happen that way. But CTP at least does it at 11:10, so we at least know what time CTP will test every week. So we don't have to stand around just waiting for CTP to test as I have to do with LWX. On this date in 2014, a snowstorm hit the mid-Atlantic and brought Delaware and South Jersey 4 to 8 inches of snow. However, I only got 0.3 inches from the system, so it clearly busted for you. So you never captured an FM radio RMT, well, or RWD. Well, if you're lucky, you may be able to get some. That is basically most FM RWTs are random, so you basically have to do it based on luck. But some radio RWTs are scheduled. Like I think WRVA is scheduled. A local FM, WLIF in Baltimore, they're scheduled at 3 a.m. every Sunday, and some other areas too have auto RWTs. So anyway, I'm awake because there was a possibility that the West Virginia tornado drill was going to happen today. RLX still has not said anything about it. RLX is basically lazy, so I really hope they're not waiting until the public just randomly expects it and then calls them because they got confused. So I got nothing from that system other than blown away from a few flurries. Okay, 106.5 in Buffalo tests at 11 a.m. I don't know. Let's see. So LWX does whatever CTP is. CTP is 11:10. Seasonal weather is 11 a.m. on dot. That's true. With simulated jitter, so we don't have. Let's see. Where'd it go? We don't have fire at the exact clock. Let's see. Well, second at 11 a.m. Still happens within the minute though. That's true. Oh, look, 108 is even on. I didn't even realize it came on. 103.5, I don't know. You're going to see if your local 103.5. I would say they probably do random, but you never know. So you was just outside with your dog. Nice. It is a cloudy and cold out today. Okay, for you at least it is. Nice. I'd like to see if NWR offices change times and dates, so it's not expected for the average person to check the time. No, most likely not. Look when AIDS is over there. There's your little glance at the local 108s. I could have gone over there, but I didn't want to interfere with LWX testing, basically. CTP's test is about to expire here soon. So, come on, guys. I'm still waiting for LWX. Come on now. So, you don't know if NWR office has changed times and, let's see, dates. There you go. So, it's not expected for the average person to check the time. Yeah, I don't think so. That probably won't happen unless they decide why not. But anyhow, so it's sad that WRC is down. That's true. So last captured RWT from them, so it was 1 or 2 months ago. For you, wow. Is FM going to test? No. They don't usually relay the NWS RWTs. We're talking about just random RWTs that the FM radio does, and AM radio does too. Sometimes, unless if a station happens to do an auto weekly, then usually they're at a specific time. I know Baltimore Odyssey stations test every Sunday at 3 a.m. I'm just never up to get it. WJFK in DC on 106.7, they always test every Saturday at 2:14 a.m. Chicago, I believe it's Chicago iHeart, I think, does a test every Friday at 2:30 a.m., I think, Central Time. So unless if a station does that, that's the only time you'll know it when an FM station's going to test. So usually only catch the RWT on KHP 36 and WXM 42, but I decided to monitor WXM 73 and 43 today for no reason. Oh, nice. So 10 minutes to That's true. So supposedly PHI tests, exactly. LWX is kind of late, not gonna lie. Yes, true. It's kind of are. This week at least they are. So anyway, Winter Storm Virgil, I think is how I say it, hit the mid-Atlantic on this date in 2013. Okay, where you got 2.5 to 3 inches. Initial forecast prediction was 4 to 8 inches, but it was a little lower than expected. Oh wow. So mine is going off in 40 minutes. Nice. So anyway, let's see here. What the heck was that boom? Okay, I have no idea where the heck that big boom came from. So anyway, okay, I hear big boom somewhere. I have no idea where, but oh, there's a big ass truck out there. Holy crap. I don't even know if I'm really able to get a shot of it because I don't want the internet cutting in and out, but that truck right there. This Ryder truck right there that's what the big noise was. Okay then. So oh, that could have been bad. Oh no. Screen fell. Well then, I got it on. The thing fell. I have no idea. The screen fell. That's now good. The screen fell. I kind of got it on stream, but not really. The screen fell. Okay, well then. I kind of got that. That's not good then. Well, but there goes Ryder. That's the big ass truck that was making that loud ass noise. Oh, what the hell is this? What are you doing with trash bins? Okay, well then. So the screen fell, so that is not going to be good. So you want to capture WNG541's Jamestown, New York RWT one day. Find out what office they are, and you might be able to get it. I would say, I'm not sure what office that is, but WNG635 is going off in 40 minutes. Nice. So the New York Yankees and San Francisco Giants is going on Netflix tonight. Nice, at 8 p.m. That is regular season for those teams tonight. Nice. 7 minutes until PHI supposedly tests. Exactly. So, what market in Alabama are you in? I'm not in Alabama. So you guys get tested at 3 a.m. At least Baltimore Odyssey does. Your weather radio was successful. That's good. So I just caught the screen. I sort of caught the screen falling. I kind of got it, but not really. I didn't capture it on camera, but it fell. So, yeah, the thing fell. I have no idea how, but I have no idea. I want to know where the heck this went. Maybe LWX will test. Down there. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, it went down there. That's for sure. So, you never know with PHI. That's for sure. That's for sure. So anyhow, oh, they're Buffalo. Okay, well, WNG541, I think, will test when Buffalo tests. Like if I could reach WXK97 like normal, yeah, if only I could reach it too, but unfortunately I don't even have reception of them either. And even though I'm just over the border in Pennsylvania still, on good days I'm able to get it, but evidently I'm still not able to get it. So I have no idea how I'm supposed to get my screen back up, but my screen just randomly fell. So I don't know. That's it's just weird. I don't get why it fell, but okay, it's whatever. So anyway, but anyway, come on LWX, would you please test? I'm waiting for you. CTP expired theirs. CTP expired theirs. Come on. 3 minutes until PHI supposedly tests. Exactly. LWX is acting like PHI. They are. This week they are. So they're acting like PHI this week. That is for sure. Come on now. LWX is so late. Seasonal weather's RWT expired. Yep. Oh, PHI is testing. Okay, nice. Well, there you go. 2 minutes late, or 2 minutes early, but not bad. But, I mean, I would have gotten it. If only I was able to get WXK97, that would be great. But, expiring in 2 minutes. Okay. So, they will test at 11:30 or 11:45. How do you know that affirmative? Did you call them, or are you just guessing? Out of curious, did you call them? So, there were weeks where BOX and GYX acted like PHI. Oh, I remember that. I think you've been on here a few times, and there was like one time where one of them didn't test until almost noon, I think. I thought. So, come on. Please test. I would like for you to test. Anyway, so that's what we need. We want LWX to go. Oh, that is their testing times? Oh, okay, interesting. So it happened twice with both. Well, LWX seems to test whenever the heck they want to, which is pretty much what they do. They tested 11, they tested 11:05, 11:10, 11:15, 11:20, 11:25, 11:30, 11:40, 11:45, all that. They just test whenever they want. They don't have a specific test time. So I'm glad I'm not at my grandparents' house this week because most likely my grandparents would have been waiting for me, and LWX just wouldn't let me go and hang out with them until literally after they test. So LWX, it would be nice if you would test, please. I'm watching TWC right now, but I'm gonna try to see if I can watch News 8 later. And my battery is at 75%, so I'm still okay on battery, but still, I'd like to yeah. So LWX always be late, early, or just no. That's true all the time with those RWTs. That is true. PHI tested 2 minutes early today. Still not bad. That's better than being late. Um. So anyhow, excuse me. So I do apologize. So anyway, are we sure LWX is ever going to test? Yeah, I hope so, because I need to get the LWX test. That's for sure. So that's for sure. We do need to do that. So, oh, beep. What does that mean? Are they testing? No, not yet. So anyway, you're monitoring WNG 635 right now. Nice. So anyhow, come on, LWX, just test. I don't think it's that hard to press two buttons to send a test out. Um, but anyhow, as I'm attempting to patiently wait for them to test, LWX did not test, not yet. Hopefully they will soon. Really hope they do, cause they're gonna make me mad. So, but yeah. So, anyway, so next will be 11:40 or 11:45. 11:32 right now, so I guess they're making us wait 10 to 15 minutes. Come on, LWX. Seriously? I remember there was one time they didn't test until basically noon, so I really do hope this is not one of these weeks where this happens. Because CHS tested at 11:01. Nice. Good job for CHS. So, but yeah, I am honestly wondering why LWX is taking so long this week. Come on, LWX. Please, please, just test. It would be very nice if you would test. I would enjoy it if you would test. So, anyway, at least CTP tested, right?
Lancaster, Lebanon, Harry, Schuylkill, and York. For today and tonight, no hazardous weather is expected at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Thursday through Tuesday. The probability for widespread hazardous weather is low.
Well, that's a boring HWO, that's for sure. But, yeah, so, one thing I've never understood is why RWTs are sent manually with the broadcast message handler. Not gonna lie, I don't know. I cannot ask that. I think CTP has figured out how to do that, so, excuse me, because CTP does it at 11:10 every Wednesday. So I think CTP must have figured out how to do that, but I don't think any other office really did. Makes much more sense to build the postponed logic and stuff into the like seasonal weather. Yeah, I know, right? Um, but yeah, with the BMH, I have no idea why NWS seems to send tests manually. Um, CTP, I think, is the only office I know that seems to do it automatically. What do you want? Just a Morse code, I guess. Okay then. So BOX and GYX did manual. Okay. So pressure just with automatic voice. That's true. 46 degrees for you now. Nice. Remember that when LWX tested at 2 p.m.? Oh, that's true. Yeah. Wasn't that just like 1050 hertz though? When is like 2 p.m. they 1050 hertz it? They didn't same tone it, but they 1050'd it. I think. That time, I think they tested. I think they did like a 2 p.m. test. I don't think they same toned it. I think they 1050'd it at one point. I forget when that was, but I think they did that at one time. Anyway, or PHI at 2:45 p.m. Yeah, I remember that. Yep, I remember that. So, successfully got AOY and BGM's weekly test. Nice, Yoshi. That's awesome. I successfully got CTPs, but I'm still waiting for LWX. So, that was another time. Yeah, I figured. All right, TWC. Um, oh my goodness. So, I'm still waiting for LWX. You remember WNG635? I used to test at 11:15. Oh, nice. So they tested at 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. once. I remember that. Well, I remember someone saying about that. I don't really remember it actually happening, but I remember someone said something about that. So you missed the PHI test on 10/29/25 because of how late they were. Oh yeah, makes sense. So yeah, it's also always wonderful for PHI to do that. There's a Yoshi Fan 115 notification going through my notification thing right now. You probably saw that go through. But so you was busy that day. Okay. But still, LWX, please test.
Through a Humana Medicare Advantage dual-eligible special needs plan. These plans have a $0 monthly plan premium. Call now to see if there's a plan in your area.
And gave up after an hour that day. That's usually when I would do it. I usually give them maybe about 30 minutes, and then if they don't do it, LWX is so cooked. I would agree. They are so good cooked. Holy cow. Alright, LWX, come on now.
Pain relievers, first aid supplies, and more. Your allowance is conveniently loaded onto a prepaid card each month.
Local 1 8 comes on in 12 minutes, so not this commercial break, but the next commercial break they'll come on. So, and then I guess I get to play the game of Will WGAL behave? So did anybody get alerts from that tornado emergency that happened in Indiana? I did not get it. I was busy relaying it, but I did see what happened. I saw the thing in, I think it was Knox. I think it was the town of Knox, Indiana. I did see it hit there on Ryan Hall's stream that I watched. So you didn't get it either. Yeah, I didn't catch it, but I saw the thing. I saw the few tornadoes. I think I saw the Kankakee tornado and I saw the Knox tornado, both on Ryan Hall's stream. So when Ryan Hall was live, um, but anyway,
That may include extra benefits like the Humana Healthy Options Allowance. Get over $1,000 a year. That's $85 a month to help pay for covered over-the-counter items. Plus, all plans include coverage for dental, vision, and hearing. And you could have $0 copays on hundreds of prescriptions all year long, all for a $0 monthly plan premium. And you'll have access to Humana's multiple large.
but then after that, I got a tornado warning. Oh wow, okay. But a lot of that most likely was PDS. A day after the Knox tornado. Damn. Check the seasonal weather nerds. Let's see, reloaded group chat. Uh-oh. Well, I'm not going to go see it right now because you didn't tell me to do it, so I won't go do that. But he's telling affirmative to do that, so I think I will do, I'll let him do that and see what the heck happened over there. But, I'm saying this right now, LWX, you're cooked. At this point, I think it's fried. It's catastrophic. So yeah, this is catastrophic time. Waiting time. 28 minutes until WNG 635 tests. So nice. LWX sure is cooked, given they haven't tested yet. That's for sure. They are extremely cooked. Hopefully your WR120 continues to pick up WWF 43 strong in the living room. Hopefully it does. So it's WWF 48. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's WWF 43. Okay, I did read that right. Okay, cool. So they're acting like PHI. They sure are this week. Holy cow. They're keeping me waiting. I would have been off of here if I would have been off of here. It's 11. Let's see, what time is it? It's 11:40. So it is 11:40 and still no test from LWX. So you got WXJ42 strong in living room 3 weeks ago. Nice. So as far as I know, there are 3 transmitters with the number 42. There's WXJ42, there's WXL42, and there's WXM42. So 10:40 for you. Yeah, okay, you're in Central Time. Who is WNG635 run by? Who runs that one? So that was the that tropo 3 weeks ago. Okay, nice. I evidently missed an e-skip. I had no idea there was an e-skip. And then and it was like a week ago, I think almost, there was an e-skip, and I had no idea it was there because I forgot to check the tropo maps that day. So oops, I probably would have gotten some good stuff from that day, but oh well. So WG635, I believe, is ran by Birmingham. Okay, nice. So you're monitoring that station. Nice. Okay. So that was the tropo 3 weeks ago. Okay. All right, LWX. What is your thing today, huh? Do I really need to sit down here? Selma, Alabama. Okay, cool. May as well see what we got. So, yes, Selma. I thought so. Okay. Oh, nice. WJON TV sent something for seasonal weather to relay. Oh boy, what is it? An RWT, I take it? So, you would love someone to get the RWT from the car office with that cool message that it gives. So, car meaning caribou. So, I don't know. I don't know any EAS enthusiasts up in Caribou, CWA. So, but anyway, since your NDEC relayed it, okay. So unfortunately, no. I didn't think there was really anybody up in the Caribou CWA. So, um, all right, come on. I guess I have to sit on the bed and wait for a test, right? So, yes, there might be severe weather in the Ohio Valley tomorrow. There's a slight risk out there. That is true. There is a slight risk out there. The relay of the or WJON. So the Caribou office, see, it goes like test, test, test at the beginning. Okay, nice. And then the beginning and where to go, end of the tests. Okay. So as far as I know, I don't know anymore from Maine in general. Okay, me neither. I think I know Lightning Runner 72 is up there, and evidently, the person on here is from Maine, or at least somewhere up there, and that's really all I know who I really know up there. So, oh, that's right, he's from New Hampshire. That's right, I keep forgetting he's from New Hampshire, but I knew he was somewhere up there. So UNEC relayed the PHI or WT. It was okay. It was sourced from WJO, which is what. Let's see what I mean. Okay, so your NEC went with the PHI test. Nice. If only it went for the LWX test, because if only our friends at LWX actually tested, that'd be great. Very nice if they would do it, but no. So there's a 996 on eBay right now for $110. I did see that. If only I had the money, I would have gotten it, but yeah. Anyway. Okay, I wonder if LWX will attempt to test during the local 28s. They're about to do it soon. When they go into a commercial break, they're going to do the local 28s. And then I'm going to try to see if we can get News 8 there. You watch Lightning Runner 72 and Chevy AS. That's right, he's also up there too. Chevy AS videos, but they are both very busy. That's true. You like watching videos of stations from your area. Yeah, same. I think it's pretty cool how LWX has failed. Oh, what? They attempted to test but failed? I didn't get any activation from my 300 nor even my San Gian. I didn't even get anything. Um, so you monitor WNG 635. Nice. So not too surprised that there's a 996 for that much money. Yep, same. I'm not surprised either. I hope one day I can get my this is a 300 version 8, but I really hope one day I can get my hands on maybe a version 1. Um, or version 2, depending on what someone sells on eBay one day, and hopefully lists at a reasonable price. So, fail to send the RWT, that is. Okay, yeah, it's true. You're listening to the online NOAA weather radio to catch additional RWTs. Well, you can wait for LWX to get their RWT, that's for sure. You can monitor WXL 34, WWF 48, and WXL 37, and hopefully WWF 43 forever. Nice. So, EAs can have 4 transmitters. I only have WXL 40, WWG 52, and WXM 42 and WXM 73. Sometimes KEC 83, but I cannot get that right now for whatever reason. Probably because it's too cold and there's not really enough tropo conditions over there. Same with WXK 97. People who hate V5 WR100s. Oh yeah, I don't care. Nope, I don't like them. I had a V5 and it worked for 3 hours and that was it. So I got my V3 over there to replace it.
off Inflate IQ for just $77.99. Visit inflateiq.com or scan the QR code to order yours today. But hurry, this 40% off offer won't last.
That's rough. But hey, with SafeLight, you can get that fixed any way you want.
You've heard 2010s V5s don't die, apparently. Oh, interesting, but other serial years do die. That's interesting. I am shocked LWX did not test at 45. Yep, same here. Because now the time is 11:47 and they still have not tested. Shame on LWX. That's literally what I have to say. Shame on LWX. So someone asked John, the WJON the WJON operation, go tell Sterling to stop sleeping. Yeah, literally. Apparently this is going to take a phone call, y'all, so somebody might want to actually call Sterling. So there are red flag warnings in 8 states. That is true. Or 6 states, excuse me. 6 states. Do you think LWX failed the test? Yeah. So maybe they'll test tomorrow? Who knows? I don't know. If they're not testing until tomorrow, then they should have said something that they weren't testing today. But I guess somebody's going to actually have to call Sterling and tell them, hello, it's Wednesday. In case you've forgotten, today is testing day. So, yeah, I don't know. This is really getting on my nerves. I'm really glad I'm not at my grandparents' house. Oh, God. Alright, well, Look 1-8 is coming on, so we may as well watch them. And maybe they'll go and test.
And even bigger cuts. You're working forest. Think about it like everything wants to kill you. Timber Titans, Sunday at 8, and available on the Weather Channel TV app.
Oh, as soon as I try to launch the Local 1-8, they go.
This is a test of the All Hazards NOAA Weather Radio Warning Device. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built weather radios will be automatically activated to warn of the impending hazards. Tests of these radios and the warning alarm system will be conducted by the National Weather Service every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon. If there is a threat of severe weather, the test will be postponed to the next available good weather day. Reception of this broadcast and the warning alarm will vary at any given location. This variability, normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, will vary at any given location. This variability, normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, will occur even though you are using a good quality receiver in perfect working order. Watches affecting the listening area. The 11 a.m. observation.
Okay, LWX. 11:50 this week. Very, very, very late. Let's maybe not do that again this week.
This is some of the worst flooding that hit Hawaii in 2 decades.
Then becoming mostly cloudy. A chance of rain after midnight.
Finally,
Lows in the lower 50s.
they tested. Finally. 10 minutes until WNG 635 tests. Nice. Okay, well then. LWX pulling a PHI. Exactly. I know. So. Oh my gosh. Finally. They're testing at 11:49. Bruh. Exactly. So. But anyhow, there you go. Good. It took the Local 1-8s to come on for them to test. Someone at LWX didn't pay attention to the clock today. Literally. Literally. Someone did not pay attention to the clock today. Oh gosh, it's 11:51. Oh gosh, we need to send a test out. Do all these buttons. Come on, guys. If you knew it was Wednesday, or if you knew it was after 11, test. Finally. So I can pretty much now end this. But wow. 11:50 or 11:49, whatever they want to call it. Why?
For above normal temperatures and above normal precipitation, this office in Sterling, Virginia, in transmitting on a frequency of 162.400 megahertz from an antenna located in Moorfield, West Virginia. Here is a look at the
There you
weather
go. There's
features that will
Moorfield.
affect the region over the next day.
Oh, might be trying to pull in Pikesville.
Now for the official National Weather Service report.
Nope. No, it's not.
Relative humidity 60%.
Holy cow. But anyway, finally, I don't know what the heck is taking. Holy cow. So, seasonal weather is relaying. Oh, I'm sure it is. So, it's 12 p.m. and we didn't test yet. Literally. So anyhow, kind of crazy how you can't get WXM 73 better than KEC 83, even though KEC 83 is closer technically. I find it funny too. Technically, I can't even get KEC 83, and yet it serves my county. That's the crazy part. It serves my county, and it also serves York County, and I cannot receive it in neither of those counties. So honestly, it should not even be serving those counties. So yeah, I don't know what else to say really. I don't know. I don't get it. WXM 73 doesn't serve my county. Yeah, I can get it. But KEC 83 does. And I don't get it. It's about time, LWX. Oh, literally, finally, they decided to do it. Oh, I can get WNG 575 better than WXJ 39, despite me being 3 times closer to WXJ 39 than WNG 575, or 7 minutes, whatever they want to say it. Um, so, okay. But anyway, finally, I can go and clip the RWTs that I got from this week. At least I have much better audio, and I didn't have to record it using my iPad. So I'll do the tornado drill. I'll do the RWT. I got the Iowa tornado drill up, which let me make sure the video is up of that, just to make sure. Oh, it looks like it is. That's good. Yeah, it did. Okay, no one just commented on it. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure it was actually up. Um, excuse me. But anyway, so 42 or 47 degrees there, nice. So maybe it's the way the propagation is, that's true for WXM 73, because I'm pretty sure they're located in a mountain, I think. Yeah, thanks to the mountain, I can get WXM 73. But still, I should be able to get WXM 73 if I like have it over here like I usually do and I can get it. But when I point it this way, I should be getting Pikesville. But I don't. So, yeah, that's how it is for me. And I should be able to faintly get WXM 43 at the least, but I don't get WXM 43 at all, and I don't think it's in a mountain though. But still, I don't get them at all. And WNG 736, I should be able to get them on Tropo nights, but I mean I can, but yeah. So, and then WXK97, I should be able to just pull it in barely, but I don't get it at all. 52 is okay, so I can still pull that in. But anyway, it's 11:55. So, or now it's 11:56 now. So, anyway, possibly building interference. Probably. I'm gonna say that's probably what it is. Oh, Braven's back. So probably, if I'm not gonna be surprised. One day I'm gonna have interference on 42 maybe, and even on WXO 40, and then I'm not going to have any NWR to deal with at all. So yeah, that's pretty much how it might go one day. I wonder what NWR will be like at my future place for wherever the heck I end up one day. Either in Pennsylvania, most likely will be in Pennsylvania, but Maryland. I mean, I honestly really kind of hope to be in Maryland at WXM 42's area. So Carroll County, maybe Frederick County, but I'd prefer Carroll because I'm familiar with that one. But yeah, so but most likely I'm probably going to stay up here because um, Pennsylvania is much nicer about the retirees and stuff like that, so I might as well stay up here. But anyway, that pretty much is it. I think I'm going to go ahead and go over to WGAL now so that I can show you guys what the heck happens. WGAL. If this thing, and the same thing happens with WBAL too. Sometimes I will go ahead and watch WBAL, but evidently this is my local news station, so I'm going to watch WGAL. But yeah, so I click that, so now it's ready to whenever the news will come on. In any second, it's going to play an ad first. But there's WGAL. I wonder how that's going to behave. Like I said at the beginning of this, I was surprised that that thing did not even cut out once during the whole hour that I was watching it. Every time the news would change the subject, the stream would stop. And I would have to refresh the page. But not the 4 o'clock news yesterday. I watched the news, no stops at all. And that surprised me. So yours is about to test. Nice. So yes, I'll see you another week too. So there's the ad. So now I have to wait for the actual news station to come on here. So there you go. So but anyhow, so I'm waiting for WGAL. Maybe the stream will start, maybe it won't. I don't know. But it's coming up, and it's unfortunately it's not just them. WBAL in Baltimore does the same thing. So they do the same thing. So it's 11:58. So GAL will pretty much be coming on in a minute. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop off for the day. I really do hope y'all have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna go ahead and record the tornado drills for Nebraska, and then I will record the RWTs, and then and then I will get those uploaded, and then I will just enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully y'all enjoy the rest of your day. But anyway, I do really hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I will get those recorded and uploaded. Anyway, have a great rest of your day, and I will see y'all next time. Until next time, bye y'all.